Hey, this is Jackie with Tumble Digital Marketing, and I just wanted to shoot you over this video. I had come across your website, so I just wanted to be helpful, and hopefully there's some like tips and tricks that you guys can implement to get you some more traffic headed your way. So I have your website pulled up, and looks like a beautiful venue. So initially, we'll kind of get off into it. I would suggest adding some content. And so what content is, if you're not familiar with it, is basically just the words on the page explaining what you do, where you're located, stuff about your business. But then you also want to add keywords within the content that you want to be found for and your area. And in doing that, you're going to start to increase business in your phone calls. So that's definitely my first suggestion for you guys. And then I put your website into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and this is going to show kind of where you guys are sitting. And so we'll look here first at this 37. That's backlinks. And if you're not sure what backlinks are, it's basically your website linked to another site, and it points the arrow back to you. And not all backlinks are the same. There's some that are spammy and some that have more authority, and Google likes those. And so if you get backlinks with more authority and just keep doing it and keep doing it, then you're going to start to up your ranking in Google, because Google's going to say, oh, hey, they're legit. So that's like my second suggestion for you guys would be to increase this, and I'll kind of explain why here in a second. I did pull up some of the keywords that you guys are coming up for, and let's see, we'll get into that. So there's wedding venue, New Braunfels, Texas, and we're going to look here at this volume, and what that means is there's about 101 people, just roughly, that look up that particular keyword per month. And you guys are sitting in about the 17th position for that keyword. Let's see, wedding venues, I'm going to butcher this, and I live in Houston, but I'm going to butcher this. Gruen, I hope I didn't, Texas. And there's 129 people a month that look that up. You guys are sitting in the 19th position. Wedding venues in New Braunfels, there's 87 people. Venues in New Braunfels, 68 people. New Braunfels wedding, 54 people. This is a good one right here. Wedding venues in New Braunfels, Texas, 245. And it'll go on, so on and so forth. But to give you an idea why that's important is this volume, the total volume here. So once you implement and optimize those keywords that you want to be found for, then you can add up the total volume, and a certain percentage of that, once you're ranked, a certain percentage of that is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that's going to give you a call and turn into a bride or a special event or a quince. I do have pulled up here, we'll kind of go into it. I have wedding venue in New Braunfels. And the first thing that comes up here is the map pack right here, and the Google My Business pages. And so what you want to do is optimize your Google My Business page. And that way, in doing that, you're going to start to come up here in this first three. This one's an ad, so that's something that you could do as well. But by optimizing it, you're going to come up here organically because you've really pushed that through. And it is important because people nowadays, they're going to click straight from here to your website, or they're going to give you a call straight from there as well. So we'll scroll down, and then you'll have the guides here as well. So with the guides, Google loves local, so if you do start to optimize your site, you definitely could outrank them because they love local. But right here in the first actual spot for the business is this Gruen Estate, and again, I hope I do not butcher that, Gruen Estate, but then I pulled them up, and this is their site. And so what I am noticing, they do have some content, but not a lot. So that's something that plays in y'all's favor. So by optimizing that on your site, you could potentially beat them out if you do it right. I do have their information pulled up in Ahrefs. And so those backlinks that I was talking about right here, they have 759 of them. So a good plan of action for you guys would be to match the amount of backlinks that they have, but then beat them out continuously with the authoritative backlinks. And that would really help you guys start to push up in the Google rankings. And then you can get that volume going and start landing more brides, this year, next year, however, just a couple years down the road. I know things are picking back up. So I have also their keywords that they're popping up for as well. And again, just to give you a little idea, the wedding venues in Groon, 129, New Braunfels wedding, 38, wedding venues, New Braunfels, 101. So again, with that volume, the more keywords and the better keywords that you're optimizing for, the more business that you have. So yeah, that's just a couple little tips and tricks that I have for you guys. You could implement them, but if you need any help, I would be happy to help. But either way, I would love to hear some feedback from you. You can either call me at 423-329-7787, or we can talk on email. Either way, again, I hope this was helpful and have a good day.